Unabridged adjective. Definition: not abridged, not shortened, complete. In a sentence, unabridged reads from an unabridged dictionary, one word at a time. Abacus, noun. Definition: a counting board or frame, earlier, a sanded tablet used for figuring. In a sentence, the student learned place value by racing beads across an abacus. Abandon. Verb, also noun. Definition: to give up entirely, to desert, also unrestrained freedom, as a noun. In a sentence, they skied with abandon after the first run. Abase, verb. Definition: to lower in rank or esteem, to humble. In a sentence, he refused to abase himself to win their approval. Abate, verb. Definition: to lessen or diminish, to put an end to subside. In a sentence, winds should abate by morning. Abbey, noun. Definition: a monastery or convent, also the church or buildings ruled by an abbot or abbess. In a sentence, they toured a hilltop abbey at dusk. Abdicate, verb. Definition: to renounce or give up a throne, right, or office. In a sentence, under pressure, the king chose to abdicate and leave the palace quietly. Abdomen, noun. Definition: the belly, the part between chest and pelvis. In insects, the hind segment. In a sentence, my abdomen looks like a six-pack. Aberration, noun. Definition: a deviation from the right or usual course. In optics, a failure of rays to meet in one focus. In a sentence, the loss was an aberration, not a trend. Abet, verb. Definition: to encourage or assist, especially in wrongdoing. In a sentence, he refused to abet the scheme. Abeyance, noun. Definition: suspension or temporary inactivity. In law, a state of expectancy. In a sentence, the plan is in abeyance until Friday. Abhor, verb. Definition: to regard with horror, to detest utterly. In a sentence, they abhor cruelty in any form. Abide, verb. Definition: to remain or continue, to dwell. Also, to endure or submit to. In a sentence, we abide by the rules we set. Ability, noun. Definition: power to perform, natural or acquired skill. In a sentence, her ability to explain hard ideas is rare. Abject, adjective. Definition: sunk to a low condition, miserable, mean-spirited. In a sentence, they escaped abject poverty through steady work. Abjure, verb. Definition: to renounce upon oath, to forswear, to retract with solemnity. In a sentence, he chose to abjure the old claim. Ablution, noun. Definition: a washing or cleansing, especially of the body. Ritual washing. In a sentence, dawn ablutions began before prayer. Abnegation, noun. Definition: denial, especially self-denial. In a sentence, leadership often requires abnegation of comfort. Abnormal, adjective. Definition: not normal or average. Irregular, deviating from rule. In a sentence, an abnormal reading triggered another test. Abolish, verb. Definition: to do away with, to annul, to put an end to. In a sentence, the new law aims to abolish the fee. Abominable, adjective. Definition: hateful, detestable, loathsome, very unpleasant. In a sentence, the food was fine, but the service was abominable. Abound, verb. Definition: to be in great plenty, to be very prevalent. In a sentence, on game day, vendors abound near the stadium. Abridge, verb. Definition: to shorten by omission, to condense, to curtail. In a sentence, we abridge long reports to the essentials. Abrupt, adjective. Definition: broken off, sudden, steep. In a sentence, this video will end with an abrupt goodbye. Goodbye.